Hey, good morning, everybody. Ed Hessick is first. Good morning, Ed. Good to see you here on this Monday morning, bright Monday morning. As you can see, the steam is rolling off the river because it's so cold. It's only 0 here and it's like minus 20. Feels like. Hey, Mr. Skyfly. Good morning. And Neil. Good morning. The the weather's bitterly cold everywhere here in the I think it's cold even all the way down into Georgia and Alabama. Cold, cold, cold. Fix this a little bit better. Okay. Which ship was that, Ed? Um, I think I flew 2 ships yesterday, didn't I? At least that's the way I recall it.
Nova, turning on the American side below Black River, take the Imperial Yola, Nova, turning on the American side below the Black River, heading to
I
Imperial.
had to fix one of my drapes. Anyway. Oh yeah, I did go down in the bitter cold. Yeah, I flew 2 ships yesterday. One in the morning and it was bitterly cold. Then I flew one in the afternoon, bitterly cold with wind. 9 Fahrenheit in Newmarket. Oh my. Yeah, that makes it cold. Right now it's we popped up over 0. We're at 1 degree Fahrenheit. Which is nice. Captain Joe is kind of here and not here, and he doesn't have his camera on, and we don't hear him. Oh, now he's gone. So he must be going to come back. USA drone flyer Captain Joe is on deck. Should be here shortly. on this fine national holiday. I've been trying to figure out all morning whether my trash day, the city has a contract, and the trash day usually is on Mondays. But because it's a national holiday, you think I can call around and find anybody that'll answer the friggin' phone? Whether or not to put the trash out or not, I see all my neighbors have, but I'm not so sure. I haven't seen any trash trucks or on the road or anything, so I don't know. Don't know. Yes, congrats to the Detroit Lions. They won by 1 point. Oh my goodness.
Hello?
Hello, Tanya.
Hey, Paul. Question. You had Kevin take a picture of your credit card.
Sorry about that. I had a phone call. As always, when I'm not doing anything, nobody bothers me. Yeah, Ed, Detroit Lions winning the game. I mean, we watched it last night here. Well, we commented on the game. We didn't watch it here. I was watching it on my TV. A lot of people were watching it on their TV. Some people didn't get it. Some people did. So, but yeah, it was interesting game. And there's another game today, another playoff game. I don't know who's in the playoffs today. Alexa, who's in the NFL playoffs today?
Good morning, Paul. Sorry, I don't have an answer for that.
Alexa, what time is NFL football today?
The Eagles and the Buccaneers will face off in the NFC wildcard tonight at 8 p.m. The game will be shown on ESPN, ABC, ESPN Plus, and ESPN2.
Thank you. Eagles and the Buckeyes. Somebody. Anyway, they're playing today. 8 o'clock tonight this evening. Pittsburgh and the Bills. Yep. Yeah, the kickoff is at 8 o'clock p.m. And it's on ESPN, ABC, all of those. Here comes Captain Joe again. Hey, there he is.
Shouldn't take 10 minutes to get into the.
What, we giving you trouble or what?
Well, I signed in, it came all the way in, and it just froze up on.
Wow.
I had to reboot the computer.
I love technology, don't you?
It does it about every third time. Man,
Well, you know, some people would blame it on the weather, but I don't.
blame it on China. China.
Yeah, it's a Chinese conspiracy. I see the Houthis targeted a U.S. destroyer with a missile, and the air defense system over top on one of the jets took it out before it hit.
Yeah, I thought they were wasting their time.
That
Yep.
situation is getting worse, and I don't see a resolution coming.
Well, there's a resolution, but we don't want to do it.
Well, the thing of it is we need to go and bomb the hell out of Iran's oil production and put them out of business.
You're right. That's the solution.
That would get their attention right now. You know, if Iran wants to play games, we can play them right back again. Joe disappeared again. Here he comes back again. Maybe. It flashed, but then it because normally when he's connected, it's got his name up there. And it's not showing. Well, there he is. Now he's back.
Yeah, it just did it again. I was going into getting the chat and it kicked me off again.
You got, is it a newer computer or an older one?
Damn Apple computer.
Oh, damn apples, yeah.
2019. Shouldn't be doing that.
Well, makes it 6 years old. I've got some Apple tablets that I had when I used these tablets on my bigger drones.
Yeah.
And they're not updatable anymore. So,
Oh yeah. Well, this is to the point where it won't go to another browser.
yeah.
But I think I got to look at what I have on because this is everything I have is basically not on a hard drive. It's on backup drives. It's
Okay.
not on this hard drive. I'm gonna have to go look and see my storage in case I'm putting too much on the desktop. I have to take some of it off.
Yeah, that could be it because I get notifications, you know, when it's time to clear out my stuff that it's on my C drive and transfer it over to my hard drive, my external hard drive.
I don't think that's it though.
You never
No,
know.
I got 1 terabyte hard drive on this thing, and I've got 800 gigabytes open. So it's not that. It's the stupid 8 gigabytes of RAM. That's what it is. It's only got 8 gigabytes of RAM installed in this one. And I said, well, we'll get this one. It's easy to change the RAM because you pop the bottom plate off and change it. Not with this one. Got to take the screen off. You got to take the hard drive out. I'm gonna break down and do it, but I would do better taking that big other one I have that's got 16 gigabytes. It's older than this one, putting it out here to 27-inch, and it's got 16 gigabytes and it's faster. But just the internet, it'll be better. I'm gonna have to break down and take this thing apart one day and put more RAM in it. It's every once in a while, not all the time. Andrew's here. Andrew. You don't see Hodges. I guess it's because it's a holiday.
Yeah, it's one of those holidays that only a certain amount of radicals agree with. You know, it's one thing to honor somebody, but it's another thing to make a national holiday out of it, you know. But that's my opinion.
When I was in the Marine Corps, we had a captain that when they said that Martin Luther King's birthday was going to be a holiday starting in a couple of years, he almost got himself in trouble. And he came on and said, yeah, that's a fine fellow. If I get a day off for him, he's a fine fellow. That's how he put it. As long as I get a day off, I'll say he's a fine fellow. He did a lot, you know.
Well, I'm sure,
And
and
he did it a different way. He doesn't do it like Al Sharpton. Al Sharpton wants to just stir up crap all day long, and he
Yeah.
knows his lies. Well, Martin Luther King did not want violence. You know, bottom line, we don't want violence. We're going to talk, but do not help. Don't fight, because you can't win that way.
well, see, the reverse of that is that a lot of these civil rights people want to tear down all of our history and remove this
Oh, yeah.
statue and remove that statue and get
Right.
rid of this, and you know, just leave well enough alone.
You know, do not erase history, because then you're going to repeat it.
Yep.
Leave it like it. Leave it there to see what happened and what needs to be changed.
Use it to learn from it, but you don't
Yeah.
dwell on it, you know?
And half of the time, they want to take somebody's statue down. They don't
Yep.
know the whole story.
Yeah, it's like the one governor suggested they take down Benjamin Franklin's statue. I mean, he was one of the signers of the Constitution, for crying out loud.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's just this woke baloney has gotten out of hand.
We don't have much more. Not much more time. It's gonna change. It'll start changing tomorrow when they have the Iowa caucuses.
Yeah.
There's gonna be a statement made. Yeah, there will be a statement made. So we are now under a weather emergency as of 10 o'clock tonight. We're going into until 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. It's going to be a wind chill warning, all kind of stuff, because we're going to get down to 26 tonight. And we got freezing rain coming through around 10 o'clock. So it's after midnight, we're going to probably get some sleet and snow and stuff like that. So tomorrow morning, it's going to be hell to anybody going anywhere. Because they can't drive in heavy rain out here.
Well, that was the way it was when I lived in Kansas City for a couple of years. As soon as it got slick or wet or whatever, they were idiots, you know. And I was used to being in Michigan where we're driving and that kind of stuff all the time.
Well, I don't have anything to do today, but I'm going to take off here at about 11 o'clock, run to Walmart and just grab some basics that I need, that I know I'm going to need the next couple of days, like eggs and milk and stuff like that.
Sure.
Because I got everything else. But I'm going to fill up my car because I'm at a quarter of a tank. Because I don't think I'll have an issue with it. But I'd rather have a full tank of gas than a quarter tank of gas when it gets that cold. Because it could affect that gasoline. And you have more gas like that. Because if you have it low enough in there, you could freeze it up. So I'll go fill that up and then run to Walmart and just buy a couple of things of eggs and a couple of things of cereal and some milk. So if I don't feel like cooking the next couple of days, I can just grab something fast.
Well, you know, that's why I buy the hell out of breakfast bowls. I go out to Sam's Club and they have them eight in a case, you know. And I always keep 3 or 4 cases out there in the garage. And if I want to have something to eat, I get that breakfast bowl out and it's got all kinds of stuff in it, cheese and everything. You just throw it in the microwave for 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Boom, you're done. You know?
Oh, yeah. I got a Sam's card. I don't think I've been to Sam's last year, maybe 8 times. And I was going to cancel it right now because I didn't need it. And it auto renewed on me.
Well, you know I've started doing at Sam's is they deliver for free. Right to your door.
That's a good thing.
Well, yeah, because my time and messing around and everything is worth whatever the $7 tip or whatever that they suggest that you give the driver.
Right. But what I ought to start doing, and this would be the smart thing to do, because I'll go to McDonald's and spend $8, $9 at McDonald's. Sam's isn't that much further. I need to run over to Sam's and get a rotisserie chicken.
Yep.
Get a couple of rotisserie chickens, bring them back, freeze one, or break them up and package them out, you know. If I go get 3 rotisserie chickens for $15, and if I divide it out in say half and half, that's 6 meals for $15. You know, and I got a vacuum sealer, so I can seal them and put them in the freezer. Pull them out when I need them.
Right.
So and it'll probably be a lot better for me.
Me, Andrew.
Dave,
Hi, Paul. Hi, Joe.
Hey, if it isn't David, the Birdman.
the British are coming. The British are coming.
I'm awake.
Hey, David, that
Well,
was quite a night last night. We were watching
was.
the ball game.
Oh, it was fun.
how long was the stream on? Like 8 hours?
The
Yeah, it's
stream,
not
the stream actually, well, if you add in
That's-
all
About 6 hours, I think.
if you add up all the pre stuff, it was about 6 hours. But I think the game was 2 hours and 45
Oh, yeah.
minutes. Or,
The game started
there,
at
we were there.
1 o'clock and finished at 4. So the game was 3 hours,
3 hours. Yep.
Yep.
which is not bad when you consider it's only 4 phases of 15 minutes.
Yeah, that's still a long time.
David ain't going to need no coffee this morning.
Yeah.
2 reasons. 1, it's afternoon. And 2, I don't drink coffee.
I'm not a coffee drinker either. How much coffee do you drink?
Me,
Yeah.
I usually I drink 1 cup in the morning.
That's
Basically.
it. Okay. Yeah,
If I
I know.
depends, sometimes
I know
it's 2.
people that have always got a coffee at their wrist. You know.
I know someone like that, but she's not here at the moment.
Yeah. Sometimes it's 2, sometimes, you know.
Don't you threaten me with 1776 again. We've armed ourselves with cockatiels in Rio. Rio's on fire.
Yep, that's right. Night Train says 3 hours of play, 1 hour of actual play.
Yep. Well, I hate this. I've got I don't know if y'all ever use something like this. It's called mycheckfree.com. It's a service that's free that you put your e-bills on, and once a month it comes out, and what you do is you pay your bills that way. So I've got 2 accounts on there. One is Home Depot and one is Charter. The only thing that they have that I use is stopping at March 14th. Now I'm going to have to reset it up a different way. And it's just
Okay.
convenient.
If they can find a way to annoy you, they will.
Well, I'm telling you. The big announcement when I put the last one in, it says, be advised that March 14th, we will be shutting this service down. You know?
Wouldn't it be nice if just one day a company, you know, like Windows or Apple or Android or anyone would go, We have got the greatest update that's gonna actually make your lives easier and
Yeah, you're
actually
right.
make something that makes your life freaking easier.
Well, so Paul will tell you this, when you get to a certain age, you become a creature of habit. And it's like certain things that you don't notice the changes because your muscle memory is doing certain things. Premiere Rush, Adobe's Premiere Rush, they did a update that I didn't even know they did an update. And when I do my shorts, I bring them into a format. Then I go on the bottom all the way to the right, click on it, and it does my short real quick. So night before last, I do a bunch of shorts getting ready to go. Hit the first one that comes up. You need to buy Adobe. I bought it already. But it doesn't tell me you need the Premiere side of it because they changed the buttons instead of being just one button. The button that I usually press is now export in 4K. I don't want to export in 4K, but you got to look down. It's in fine print. When you press on it, it says, okay, you need an upgrade. So they're going to get somebody that's not paying attention to upgrade. That's what it is. Next to it is export. So there's two export buttons now. So you got to remember, you don't go all the way to the right now. You just hit the export.
That's what it's always about, though. It's about
Yeah, it took me.
how
Yeah,
can they catch you out and screw you over?
Yeah. And it took me 3 times fooling to figure out what was wrong with it. I had to go sit down and say, let me read this crap. What's going on?
There's
Then I
no
saw it said
honesty
export
anymore.
4K. And then it's saying export in 4K, but I'm telling it up at the top, export in 1080. You know, so I'm saying I'm not exporting in 4K. Why is that button there? So then I hit the other button and it worked. I went, you've got to be kidding me.
Yep.
But it wasted an hour of my time.
But the other thing as well, I don't know if you've noticed, you know, especially with your mobile phones, yeah, where it used to be like simple, one click would do it. Now it's click, 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 click. You've got to, they're putting more clicks in because they think that's what people want.
Yeah.
No, I want less clicks. I just want it done. I'm like you. I'm sick of change.
Yeah, just some things are good, some things just suck. Total suck.
When you've got it working, leave it alone.
You're right.
Yeah, but you know, people can't leave stuff alone.
I got an email from Microsoft this morning telling me about this stupid update that's no one can do because I refuse to start playing around in code in the back of my computer. Yeah. I'm not expanding no bloody recovery drive, whatever, just so they could do an update. And they said, well, we highly recommend you upgrade to Windows 11 because it will automatically do it for you. It's off. Using Windows 11? Shit. Give me Windows 95. I actually watched a YouTube short as well. Somebody turning on an old Windows 3 computer. You know, all the sounds and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, oh, them were the days.
You know, the ones it sounds like computer sounds in the background going buzz, 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 buzz.
Yeah. The monitor screen comes on.
Yeah, you couldn't sneak online back then.
No.
Yeah.
And you'd be in the middle of doing something important and somebody pick up the phone.
Yeah, somebody will ring you.
And that'd piss you off too.
The worst bit is when you're online, you're typing away, and then somebody will ring you. Go, are you going online? I fucking was. That's why Nokia's had to invent the phone that was like indestructible.
I got to get with either Night Train or AZ or somebody.
Andrew,
Well,
I'm not
Johnny-
installing anything else. I'm sticking with Windows 95. I don't really have Windows 95. I have Windows 10 with Windows 95 shell over the top.
Yeah, I got Windows 11 on this new one. And I just avoid it as much as I can.
It annoys me that they also dictate what you can use on your computer now.
Yeah.
You know, all these people that are going out buying these VR headsets, going, "Way, look at this! I can play my games on the VR headset." Yeah, wait till January next year when you plug it in and Windows goes, "This is not recognised," because they're disabling it. Because they'll have another way of getting money out of you. You know what? Really sound like I'm getting old, don't I?
Yeah,
What?
that's what happens.
Welcome to the club.
So I'm trying to make a lithophane. That's the see-through
See
picture.
through.
Have you used the
Yeah.
website for it?
Yeah, I have. I did. I used the website and made one, and it's perfect, right? But when I go to put it into the printer, send it over, it'll start to transfer the file. Then it tells me it has an error. So I went on the AnchorMate site that does the same thing. Made one, put it through, does the same thing. It gives me an error. It's telling me it's got an error. So every time I do a STL file for the lithophanes, it's perfect in the slicer, but it won't transfer to the printer.
Yeah.
Now, Johnny
What website are you
Drumflyer,
using?
Lithophanemaker.com, and then AnchorMake's got one. So, and both of these are supposed to work. I'd rather the lithophanemaker.com, because you can make one, and you can make one with like a stand that's built to it. So it's a stand on the side, and you can do it all in one. And I mean, it's very simple to do, and I've got it to where it looks beautiful.
That's the one
But,
I use.
Yeah, but when I try to send it to the printer won't accept it.
Try that website I've just posted in the YouTube chat.
Okay. You send it over to the other one.
Andrew, I don't need to make myself sound older by talking about dial-up, right? I remember dial-up. I still have nightmares about AOL because it used to have you used to have to sign into AOL software and it go.
I still have AOL.
Yeah, after 30 minutes of screaming to get onto the internet, it go, "Welcome to AOL. You've got mail." And then it just suddenly go, "Goodbye." Ah! Or when
Now,
you
David,
really
go ahead. I'll get
Yeah.
you.
I was gonna say, and when you get to the you finally get online, as soon as you start to go on a website, a message box will pop up. "Hi, A6 location. Back off." Right, what were you gonna say?
Now, when you after you download your file and you put it over to your slicer, right?
Yeah.
And then you just tell it to upload, and it uploads.
Yep.
Yeah, because I do that, and I can get in the slicer, and it looks beautiful. When I try to transfer it to the printer, it won't take it.
Have a look in Slicer in your preferences and make sure it's set to your printer. You could so say like you've got the software for your printer itself. Yeah.
Right.
If you've got it set to an older printer or a newer printer, because they've done some update, it screws you over.
No, it's updated to the latest version. I know that much. But because the one I made on the Lithomate, the maker, and even the one on AnchorMake site. This thing, I'm ready. It's the one of her with the Christmas tree and the ornaments, and I want to print that one off with the little stand. I think those would be cool. But the problem is, it tells me to try to, because I've got a USB on the printer too. It says try to bring it over with a USB.
Yeah.
That way, direct. Cause it may
That's
just
the
be too
point
big.
as well. Have you tried
Yeah,
a
it may
different
just-
memory card?
No, I haven't used the memory card at all. I'm just trying to go Wi-Fi. Over
Yeah.
to it. I'm thinking
Don't
it's,
bother-
I'm thinking it's too big.
Highly recommend you don't use Wi-Fi. There's so many errors that could go wrong with it, you know, because the printer doesn't have the processing power to correct what your computer can correct. So I would do
Right.
memory card, or like you said, using the USB.
Yeah, it's
try
got
that.
a USB-C. USB-C, so I'm gonna have to get me a USB-C drive.
Yeah, but if it's got a memory card slot, just get a small memory card, whack it on
No
there,
memory card slot.
put it in. It hasn't.
No, it's just a USB slot.
Scrap it.
I wish it had a memory card slot. That'd be easier.
Sure, it hasn't got a memory card slot. That'd be very unusual. Which one have you got? Anchormate what?
M5. If it's got one, I can't find it.
No, it doesn't. You can upgrade it, but I wouldn't recommend that. Ugh.
No. I think I've got a cable in the back that I could use. It goes, well, I can use a regular USB to a USB-C. I gotta go look for it.
Yeah, you just need to plug it into USB 3.
Yeah.
Or you can buy the adapters. If you've got USB-C to USB-C, you can buy the adapters on Amazon for a couple of quid or a couple of bucks.
Yeah, like I said, I think I have one. I gotta remember where it's at. I think it's in one of my drone cases. No, it's right here.
Here comes Ron.
What's up, Ron? I see you're not frozen.
How's the weather there, Ron?
Sucks.
Brutal, huh?
Yeah. I'm glad I'm not up in Dickinson though. It's even worse up there. They got wind chill 70 to 80 below.
Oh, wow.
So that's why I put that snide little comment in there, Joe, last night. It's like trying to give you a little sympathy, but it's a little tough coming from this house.
What's your temperature right there now, Ron?
It's probably still 20 to 30 below ambient.
Oh, wow.
Well, you could save yourself some money, turn off the freezer, whack the food outside, use the freezer money to heat your property.
Well, I would imagine the herd's all hunkered down, aren't they?
Yeah, I haven't seen them. The good news is the mosquitoes aren't biting.
No, they're stuck. They're stuck to your door with the tongs.
So I've been still working on my room.
So how many days off are you right now?
I come home yesterday and I'm off today, and tomorrow afternoon I got to head over to Sheridan, Wyoming, because Wednesday I'm working there, and it's about 2 hours away from here, but I picked up a shift there.
Now,
And
did they pay you extra because of your drive time or anything, or?
No. But yeah, today I'm just gonna spend the entire day. I might be able to damn near finish the office today.
Well, you've been working on it for quite a while,
Couple weeks.
on and off.
Yeah. And then I got a little, well, this will go somewhere around the Bear project, but I got a piece of driftwood from Dawn from Mount St. Helens.
Wow.
And so I got some lettering, and that'll, you know, being that I got the Bear in Manitoba, but I'm gonna varnish this. So, yeah, that'll be my next little project. Oh, shoot.
Well, how many coats do you put on varnish?
That I'm gonna use that epoxy, that real thick stuff.
So you should be able to do it with just one coat.
Yeah. Hopefully, yep. And then I think I showed you guys, but I got a few more things done. In the office here. Boards laying all over. I just put this divider board up this morning. This separates the two colors. And I got the trim to put up there yet. And then I re-spackled some of the paint. Just there were some imperfections I wasn't happy with. So, and then the board here, you're supposed to leave, they said, about a quarter to nearly half an inch of gap on each end to allow for expansion. So I did that, then the trim will cover that.
Sure.
I didn't do the baseboard yet because carpet's not here yet. So I got all my light fixtures. I got new light fixtures coming. They're actually kind of cool. They look like barn doors.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah. So yeah, I took and burnt all the wood. This is all the trim. Burn all that and put a real thin coat of varnish on it. I'm not looking for a shiny finish, but just like the wall there's got a little bit of a sheen to it, but you know, so yeah. My spare bedroom.
That's been keeping you busy.
Oh my God. Here's my spare bedroom. Everything that was in the office is now in there. There's stuff everywhere. My computer and Elvis, Victor, Matthew, they're all in there. Yeah, I can't wait to get it all back together. But
Hey, yeah. So how are the roads up there, Ron?
roads aren't bad. It's just cold as fuck.
So and are mostly all the deer and the moose hunkered down this kind of weather or what?
Oh yeah, they'll be in either in the heavy timber or some of the deer are going under people's porches, and you got to feel sorry for them, you know.
Yeah, I haven't pulled up that. Where is it that online live deer station is?
That's somewhere in Michigan, is it?
I don't know if it's in Michigan or it's out east. Anyway, I haven't had that pulled up in a while because it's so cold. But
Yeah.
let me see if I can find it. Brownsville, Maine, I think it is.
Oh,
Welcome back at 8:44. Rushing, forgetting your flaws. You know about that one.
Let me screen share.
somebody have a TV on? Yeah.
I'm not sure if it's Paul or Joe. Definitely not me.
Might be me. That's better.
There you go, Ron.
Yeah.
Got to be cold there.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah, slightly.
I can't imagine how many pounds of food they must put out there every day.
Oh, yeah. I can't afford that. It's like I can't believe,
Hopefully-
Paul, you put that much money into your peanuts.
Oh yeah, my little buddies. That's my little buddies for sure.
Yeah. Until they get into your house.
No.
Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna make this room look nice.
Well, good.
It was yellow, like a pale yellow and a light baby blue. It was one of the daughters' room. And I just got tired of looking at it. It was okay temporarily, but well, I should get the rest of the trim up today. And I just can't put the baseboard trim down. I'm gonna wait till they come and put the carpet in first, so they don't, because they got to tuck that underneath the wall on the edges on all the walls. So I'll just wait till they do that and put the baseboard down. I could actually probably even start hanging pictures today.
Really?
Yeah,
Well, that'd be nice, huh?
yeah, it's gonna look good. It's kind of ironic and funny. I thought the other morning, the first night of that cold freeze, we're down in the garage and got the car out, and within a minute or two of sitting there warming up, I go to get in the car and I look at the thermostat, inside the car, and it said -34. And
My.
then the first song that comes up on the radio was from Bruce Springsteen, called 10th Avenue Freeze Out. I'm like, how freaking appropriate is
Yeah, you're right.
Well, it's
I
getting
can't
cold down.
imagine.
It's getting cold down there too, right?
down in the garage? Oh yeah. Yeah, but it was actually 22 degrees warmer inside the garage.
We're gonna be 26 tonight, and tomorrow, Wednesday morning, we're gonna be 16.
Oh my, I wish I could have that.
And we're after 10 o'clock tonight, we're gonna have snow flurries and freezing rain and all that coming through till tomorrow at about 10.
Oh, that shit you can keep. Yeah.
Oh, I'm telling you. Like I said, I'm going to fill my car up in a little while, go get a couple of the essentials, and I'm not leaving for 2 days.
Yeah.
Get me a box of wine and that'll be good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I might need to go grocery shopping today.
Oh, maybe it must have been the sweat out.
So to let you know, my son had chest pains yesterday.
Well, did you
My
hear
police
anything more
officer.
about it?
No, he's got to get with his doctor this week and try to figure this out. But I'm telling you, between the stress of his job and him taking steroids, I guarantee it's the steroids.
What's he taking steroids for?
He's just trying to get bigger. He's gained about 25 pounds since and all of that, and he's taking all the crap that goes with it. And he's got a doctor prescribing it, and it's all of this. It's like, I told him, I said, dude, that's what's causing your chest pains, I'm telling you. And it may not even be chest pains, what he's describing to me. It may just be a muscle, because he's feeling it right here. And he's doing a lot of weightlifting and he's doing a lot of chest work. It just could be a muscle going crazy.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Joe. I've been a
I'm with
weightlifter
you.
all my life, but it's not a smart idea.
I'm with you on that.
Did you see? Marshall said it's going to be 75 degrees down there in where he is, and he says, "I this week, I think of you, Ron."
Yeah, thanks, buddy. I'll remember that.
Yeah, the cold weather and Joe, you're down in Louisiana, right close to New Orleans, and he's getting cold weather.
Yeah, we get it every once in a while. I think it's been
Well,
5 years.
It can't be good for Mardi Gras, is it?
Well, it's not going to make a difference. It's going to be gone before Mardi Gras. But they were saying another cold front's coming in over the weekend. That's going to be pretty bad too.
When is Mardi Gras?
The 13th of February.
No.
So parades have started already. We got some this week probably. Right now it's just weekend things, but come the I think it's the first week of February. That's when all hell breaks loose, and it's every day.
Current temperature is.
Yeah, David, I just did a lithopaint on that one you sent me, and I tried to send it over, and it did the same thing. It tells me the print job from doesn't tell me, it says failed. Try again. So it's got to be something to do either with the size of it, or it's got to have something. It's got to. One of the places said there was a setting, and I can't find the setting. It's something about a picture setting.
So it's telling you to pay?
No, it's telling me that it failed. Try again.
Oh, failed. I thought you said pay.
Yes, but in the slicer, it's right. It's there. Everything's ready to go. So it's not letting the printer's not accepting the G codes. So it's something in a setting. I got to figure out what settings it is.
Your initial on them,
Yeah.
they had them reduced, but they didn't have much.
Oh, minus 22. Is that the actual
About
temperature?
44 degrees.
That the
Yeah,
feels
yeah.
like?
No, that's the actual temperature. Now, tomorrow, we're supposed to go up in the mid-20s.
So what,
shoot, y'all gonna sweat.
at minus 22, what is it feels like? What is the,
At minus 22, this is what it feels like.
Ron, there's a sticker on your hat.
No, there's not.
He's got a sticker on his phone, look.
I thought he was going to turn it around and check.
Hey, Ron, we're gonna make you a sticker like this.
Yeah. Yeah, even Iowa's getting hammered. They got wind or temperatures in the 20s and 30s.
wind
below.
chill should be, if it's minus 22 regular Fahrenheit, it should be like minus 40 degrees.
Yeah, the wind right now is at 12 knots. I don't know how you figure that out.
David said it right. At minus 22, what's the difference with the way it feels?
Yeah.
It's about
You know, it
60
gets to a
degrees
point-
colder than I want to be.
At a certain temperature, it's like, it's just fucking cold.
Put it this way. If you go outside and take a piss, it'll look like the whole area is on fire.
You know what I should do?
I thought you were going to say you were going to do that.
Oh,
Ah,
I was gonna get a.
that make for a short.
You ever take hot water? And
Hot
throw it-
water and throw it out there, yeah.
Yeah, let me
But
try
in
that,
the air.
just for the kick of it.
Get the film going. Make it short.
What's that?
Oh no, we got them little moons because they were on our part. I can't believe we got. I didn't realise these ain't white. But
Hmm.
look.
Come on, you.
See if I can do this where everybody can see it. Let's see. Hold on 1 minute.
You need a hat cam.
Hmm.
Yeah, Laura. Come and learn some science.
Yes.
Listen to Ron swear when he opens the door.
Oh, good Lord, mother. All right. Okay. Let's see if this works. Ready?
Yep.
Here we go. Yep, it froze.
It did.
Yeah. Froze before it even hit the ground.
So when it hit the
Wow.
ground, it was ice.
Yeah.
Well, you said it's what, minus 21 degrees Fahrenheit?
22.
Minus 22.
There you go, folks. When it gets to minus 22, don't piss in the wind.
Yeah.
As long as you got a steady stream, you ought to be all right. It's one of them slow streams that might back up. Had to break it off.
Well, you could shoot a masked man. You could just whiz at him. Boom.
That makes for a good shot though.
Yeah.
Had the camera shooting on an angle where you can't really see. and you go into the bathroom and you're making yellow snow and you're making icicles. It'd be pretty.
Yep.
I bet you that would go viral. Then you get kicked off of YouTube. So
Yeah, I'm gonna wait till tomorrow. Till it warms up in the 20s so I can fly my drone tomorrow. I'm going up to my good friend that I hunt elk with. Sent a text the other night at 12:30 at night. Asked for some prayers and good thoughts. His house was on fire. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna go up and do some photos and video of the exterior for the insurance company. It's gonna be a total loss, I think.
Well, how's your little car doing this weather?
It's been great. I've actually got the truck plugged in down there. I haven't driven it in about a month.
I got a ship that's just approaching St. Clair, Cam, which is about an hour or so away. And I think I'm going to try and go down and fly it. I mean, look at the steam on the river and everything.
Yeah.
I'll freeze my noogies up, but it might be worth it.
Well, you're gonna go fly a ship, Paul? Nope.
Yeah, sorry about that, Ron. What did you say?
So are you gonna go fly a ship?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go try and catch that ship when it gets up here, but it's about an hour away.
No. The river not frozen there?
No, because the it never really freezes because it's doing 8 knots down river.
I remember a year or two ago, you had those ice barges going down through there to break.
Yeah,
up
we
the
do. What happens is out in the big lake, as the current comes down and it hits where the St. Clair River starts and it goes down, we get big sheets of ice.
Mm.
Broken ice, big, like it might be ice about that big or that big or that big, but they go
This is what
down.
it's like where Ron is at the moment.
Yeah.
We're right, the frozen.
That actually, yeah. If your eyes are watery
Yep.
and you blink, you can, yeah, it can freeze. Dawn absolutely cannot go out in this stuff. He's been in the house now for 4 days.
Well, I've got a big set of snowmobile boots that have the big liners in them, and I stick my feet in those and go down. But still, I get cold right around here, and I've got a hat on, but it just,
He can't let that cold air hit his lungs. It'll knock him to the ground.
You need to get an Eskimo suit.
No.
Well, I used to have snowmobile suits, but I don't have those anymore.
Well, guys, I'm gonna get back to work.
Okay, Ron. Good luck to you, and try and stay warm, will you?
Yeah, doing my best. Okay.
And what you might brew some hot chocolate for the herd.
Yeah. Really appreciate that. Yeah.
You know what the worst bit about this weather is? When you want to pour yourself a nice gin and tonic and you realize you're out of ice.
Yeah.
Okay, Ron. Take care.
Take care, guys.
Catch you later.
There,
So, David, it's not cold over there?
Not at the moment. Think it's currently let's say we currently are currently 2 degrees, but we got cold weather coming in.
So that makes it about 36, 38 degrees Fahrenheit.
Yeah.
So it's still cold, but it's not like you'd want it to be in the 50s or 60s,
No, they completely changed the weather. Tomorrow, max temperatures -2, and then it's 2 degrees. Thursday's 3, Friday 4th, and by Saturday and Sunday, we should be in 10 degrees barbecue weather.
Russell says it's hard to pee outside when it's below 0.
I don't like all this feels like temperature shit. If it feels like -6, it is -6.
Yeah. Definitely.
Mark our White's just been hit with a snow warning for the next few days.
Really?
Yeah. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
This is the St. Clair River cam down in the city of St. Clair.
Wow.
And that's the Mark R. Barker upbound. That's the one I kind of want to go catch. Look at the steam coming off the water.
That's crazy. Yeah, you gotta go catch that one.
Well, it's about an hour or so out.
Oh, Yemen have hit a US cargo ship with a missile.
Really?
Oh, this is going to escalate.
Needs to.
Yeah, I can't see America going, oh, you just carry on.
Well, they need to go and target the root of the whole thing is the Iranian government, the mullahs. Need to take them out. Either that or what you can do is just wreck their economy by just bomb all of their oil fields and refineries. Put them out of business.
Only problem with that is you wreck the whole world's economy with that.
Well, maybe, but the thing of it is Europe gets a lot of their oil and gas and that kind of stuff out of Russia. And we are capable of being self-sustaining and exporting. So
Not with a current political situation.
not with the current Dumbo president, but yes, our oil companies and oil fields and everything can be geared up very quickly. They're just coasting.
Well, I'll guarantee they're ready to go.
It's like the machinery is all there and it's just in idle. Yeah, that's the city of St. Clair, which is about 20 miles south of Port Huron. And that ship's doing about 11 miles an hour, 9.1 or 8.9 knots.
I'm looking forward to the video of this one, Paul.
Yeah, it should be interesting.
Correct me, Marie S. There is no oil from Russia, it's only gas.
Yeah, but they're capable of giving you oil.
Yeah, but Russia won't give the West gas, will they? If we hit Iran, you can guarantee Russia will cut Europe off.
I don't know.
They're allies.
Yeah, they might be allies, but what turns right now? Russia's almost going broke trying to support that war, and if they had a chance to profit, they'd say, "Oh, well, we don't like it, but yeah, we'll sell you." Money makes the world go round.
Breaking news. Gitchy's alive.
Oh, is she? Would she contact you?
Yeah.
Where is she in the world?
She just said her and her son were hugging and so happy. She had tears in her eyes. Go Lions. Just need to keep winning. Let's go Super Bowl bound.
All right, get you. You don't see anybody on deck on that baby, do you?
I wonder why.
Look at the icicles hanging down. That's how fast that ship is actually moving, because that's a camera shot. You notice the trees aren't moving in the background.
Yeah.
That's a relatively new ship. I think that was built like 2 or 3 years ago.
Yeah.
There it is, heading up towards next stop Marysville and then Port Huron.
Yeah, that water looks cool.
Oh, it would be a man overboard would turn into an ice cube, I would imagine.
That way.
Yep. Marie is, yes, it is the newest one on the Great Lakes, but I think it's like a couple years old, right, Marie? Hey Dan, how's it going?
There you go. That's the first time I found it. There you go.
That's what I thought, Marie. I can remember when the first time it came through here.
She's okay. She's just studying and got a busy schedule.
Oh yeah, she said she made a comment once before that she had certain things that she had to.
Yeah, she has to pass an exam at the end of the month, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, she said that they were her and her son had tears in their eyes last night when they won. Yeah, I know that feeling. When I sat here, I was sitting in my chair when the Saints were playing, and when the ball was picked off and run back for a touchdown, I knew we sealed the game. And my son looked over at me and said, "You tearing up?" Huh? I said, "Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh hell yeah," like that.
4:10 this morning, I went to bed.
Wow, you turned into quite the night owl.
Yeah, I can't believe I got up at 11 o'clock. So when's the next game?
They play
Saturday or Sunday.
next Sunday. I think it's like,
So that'll be Monday our time.
yeah. Now, there's another game tonight, right? Who's playing
Yeah.
tonight?
Buffalo Bills versus Pittsburgh Steelers.
They're
Okay,
actually early today.
like
And then,
3 o'clock Eastern time, I think.
yeah, and then you got Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus Philadelphia Eagles.
Oh, so that's the second game today.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's two
And then-
games today.
And according to this, the next one is San Francisco 49ers versus Green Bay Packers, which is Sunday our time, so 1:15 in the morning, which will be your Saturday, I believe.
Yeah.
And the Lions game has not been decided yet.
Alexa, when do the Detroit Lions play again?
The Lions' next game has not yet been announced.
Okay. You're right, David. It's not been announced.
I believe it will be Sunday, 1 o'clock, my time. So same time as yesterday.
Yeah, like 8 o'clock Sunday night.
Yeah.
Oh, you're my baby girl. Yes, you are.
There's another late one.
We'll have to do it all again.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not sure what went wrong.
You did. Shut up.
Yeah, I
Alexa,
can't stand
stop.
when I tell it to turn on the television and the television turns on and says TV's not responding. The stupid one. I hate when it does that. Or you tell it to tell it to change the volume and it changes the volume and it does TV's not responding.
Well, that was a stupid move, wasn't it? An Israeli footballer faces prosecution in Turkey and a sack from his job for showing solidarity with the hostage takers, Hamas.
Mhm.
I'm sure the BBC's got that wrong. He can't be have fucking done that. Maybe the other way round.
Well, the world's been thrown into chaos, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Why? Okay. Mia wants something. Be right back.
What this looks like.
Oh my.
Oh, the winds are going to blow directly from the Arctic tonight.
Not good. Oh, night train's gonna be working in part of the game.
Ooh.
Yeah, because aren't you painting on like a dealership or something? So the games today are 4 o'clock and 8 o'clock. Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
I was trying to figure out how to hook this TV up to my cable, but we can't do that because of copyright.
Bought these paint pens. They're oil based. I didn't get a water based because I wanted to make sure it stuck. And I tell you what, talk about needing ventilation.
There he is out in the Hazy River, heading north. Goes around this bend, up past Marysville, and then heads up that way towards Sarnia and Port Huron.
I was saying yesterday, you need to buy some arthritis gloves. They have the fingers open.
Well, what I have is just the pads of my fingers cut open.
Mm-hmm. I use the arthritis gloves out on the football field when it's real cold because I need to have from my joint down open to be able to touch that camera right.
Yeah, it's trucking right along.
Those paint pens work perfect. All I got to do is just paint what I need. That's the Hogwarts
The UK
sign.
Prime Minister is expected to speak to government at 3:15 to announce new attacks on Yemen.
Yes, Marie, it is headed for Burns Harbor for a layup.
So that's telling me if y'all announcing something, we probably did something.
I'll tell you what, it's going to have a brutal trip, Marie, because Burns Harbor is all the way down at the bottom end of Lake Michigan. So he's got to go up, around, and then all the way down to Burns Harbor. And Burns Harbor is getting a whole lot of snow and ice today. So from this storm.
I think it's pretty much confirmed we're in World War III now.
Oh crap, the trash trucks are out there. Be right back, gang. Keep an eye on it for me.
And
Trash trucks are out there.
Yeah, no, we got stuff out.
Oh, do you? I gotta put. I got. Okay.
I'm not looking forward to going outside in this crap today. Oh, see what they're gonna say for the cold tonight. So who attacked that American freighter?
They're saying the Houthis.
I tell you what, that name, you can't take him serious. Yeah, they're showing where Johnny lives. They're showing snow tonight. They're showing where I live, nothing.
Ugh.
And he's only 17 miles from me.
I had to walk it across the street with no coat on and in my house slippers.
Well, good news, you had pants on.
Yep. There it is. There's my trash. And he's got a whole bunch of trash on his porch, but he doesn't know that the trash trucks are running.
You don't have to worry about being as cold as it is. It's not gonna smell.
That's for sure. Well, guys, what do you think?
Time to get the thermals out. Oh, sorry, that's not what you're asking, was it?
Yeah, I'm gonna get ready to run and get some,
Yeah, you got
Gas in the
you
car
want to
and
get
all
some
that.
supplies, I know.
Yeah,
David,
maybe a
I'll let
couple
you
things.
keep running it if you want to, but otherwise I'm going to shut her down.
Yeah, you might as well shut it down.
yeah, we're gonna jump out right now.
Okay. All right, everybody. Hey, thanks for being here. We'll see all of you again later today. Football is at 3:00 today and then 4:00 and then 8:00 tonight.
Yep. Well,
Okay,
see y'all later.
everybody. Take care.
Catch you later.